Well, good morning. My name is Kathy with Flathead Valley Community College, and we are here with the Workforce Flathead Opportunity Fair. We are in week 4 of 4, and this week we are focusing on business, finance, and other workforce opportunities. All of these videos will be able to be viewed and shared from the Job Service Kalispell YouTube channel, as well as workforceflathead.com. That's workforceflathead.com. And we are excited to have Jordan with us from Express Employment Professionals to talk about what they are doing and what they offer. So welcome, Jordan. Thank you for coming today.
Thank you, Kathy. Let me hop in here. I'm going to share my screen real quick. And I will just get started. All right. And then can you see my screen there?
I can, yes.
Perfect. Well, like Kathy said, I'm Jordan Nelson. I'm the franchise owner here at Express Employment Professionals. And welcome to the Opportunity Fair. We're really excited because we were actually fortunate enough to be a part of all the entire month because we do help out with all four areas that we were on there. So we were really excited to be a part of the whole month. So you may hear a little crossover from some of the other things. May hear some of the same things because we also do, our service lines are the same. But today we are going to be discussing our business and finance positions more specifically. So there we go. So what is Express? So we are a full service employment agency. So the majority of, we work with 3 different service lines, like I said, or 3 different types of hiring. It is our full and part-time evaluation hire, our direct hire placement, and our temporary and seasonal options. So the majority of our placements are our evaluation hire. This actually gives you the opportunity to evaluate the client, evaluate the employer that you're looking at working with, and make sure that you are the correct fit based off of their culture, their environment. Make sure that you do feel like you fit in there well. Our next service line is our direct hire placement. This is mainly for those who may currently be working, and it's hard to be able to come off of a full-time employment opportunity to go on to an evaluation hire. So it's more, you go directly onto the employer's payroll there. And then our last one is our temporary and seasonal options. This could be anything from 4 hours to 9-month opportunities in a wide variety of positions. Sometimes it could be 4 hours just helping cover a front desk, could be 9 months just helping out with a contract. So a wide variety of positions. And also, of course, we're such a seasonal area, a lot of seasonal opportunities as well. So what are some of the benefits of working with Express? So there are close to 7,000 employers in the Flathead Valley that we're always trying to connect with, but we have a working relationship with over 1,000 of them. And then we are constantly recruiting and placing at those employers daily. So with your one application that you put in at Express, you get access to all 1,000 of those. Plus, if you don't happen to fit any of those, we will actually be calling on your behalf to the other employers in the Valley, letting them know of candidates like you. So we're always reaching out to the 1,000 that we're working with constantly, plus the other 6,000. It's also a way to figure out what you want to do long-term. So there's so many opportunities out there that are coming up daily. So this gives you the opportunity to look at different industries, different skill sets that you may not have known or may not have thought of or even known were in the Valley. There's a lot of new things coming up in the Valley recently. This is a way to get in there. So sometimes you might start in a front desk position at maybe a hotel or front desk position at a business that you may not have been here, may not have known was even here. And you could start looking at this new industry that you could start building your skill set into as well. And then also our pay is actually average to above average for the Valley. We really want to make sure that we're going going to bat for you. So we are actually right there. When we look at the wages, we make sure that you're getting the wage you deserve. So right now, our average pay is about $13 an hour for an entry-level position, but we do go up from there. So that's our average starting wage for entry level. And I know that some of those are between 12 and 13 for the Valley. So we're right there or above for a lot of those. And at that time, if you come in here and you're looking for a position and you feel, hey, I'm at $15 an hour, we'll have the discussion to make sure, yeah, you deserve 15, and we'll talk to the employer and make sure that you do get that as well. So a few opportunities in the Flathead. So Today, I'm actually excited because this is our first job fair that we've ever had where we've actually had a current opening in our office. So we actually have a current opening as an employment specialist. So I'm going to talk a little bit about that first. In our office, an employment specialist is the one who actually is working with the candidates, trying to get to know them, see what you want. So they're really digging into the candidates, but they're also on the other side working with the employers. So getting to know the employers, making sure that we understand their environment, their culture, and making that good match. So we have a great opportunity right now that we just had this position open up where we really want to be able to get someone who has that heart, that servant's heart, to be able to help people get from one position, or maybe getting from a position that they aren't too happy with to a position where they'd love. So we do have that position currently open internally. Beyond that, we do have a lot of other positions open. Our administrative assistant position, we have a couple of those actually available right now. One of them is starting at $14, going up to $15 an hour. We do have a sales position available right now at $16 plus, and then also they'll throw in some commission as well once you pass your 3-month mark. We do have some bank teller positions starting at $15 an hour. We have a reservations clerk for a company up in the park starting at $14 an hour. A data entry position starting at $14 an hour. We have an IT specialist position currently open for $20 plus an hour. So again, depending on your experience, we do have some higher end positions like that. Our technical writer position, again, one of the higher end positions, 18 to 25, depending on experience. We have a parts counter position, $15 to $16 an hour, depending on your knowledge with the parts. We do work with some hotels here, so they're looking for some front desk positions starting at 13. Excuse me. Our receptionist positions are usually starting around $13 an hour, like I said earlier. But again, depending on experience or the industry, that does go up from there. We have an HR position currently open for $16 an hour. And then we do have a marketing specialist position open. It is DOE. Depending on experience, just wanting to make sure we get the right fit in with that client. So we have that open. And we have many, many more positions coming open daily. Every single day, we're seeing new opportunities come up. So again, with that one application you put in with us, you have an opportunity with these positions right here, but we have new positions coming open every single day as well. So what is our process? So we actually have 3 different ways that you can sign up with us. We have walk-in interview. You can actually walk in at any time, 8 to 5, Monday through Friday. Come into our office. We'd love to greet you, talk with you more, and really do that interview on the spot, being able to learn more about you, learn what you want, and really starting that process right then and there. If it's easier for you as well, we can do the starting the process over the phone. We have an over the phone interview that takes about 15 to 20 minutes. And again, we get to know you, get to see what you're interested in, and then we can move you forward from there. So that's an easy way just to give us a call anytime between 8 to 5, Monday through Friday. And then we do have our standard online application as well, right there at our website, expresspros.com/CalispellMT. You can do the application right there. Our recruiting specialist will call you soon after. And you also have the opportunity to look at all of our current openings that day, and you can watch the different positions that are coming open as well. With that, what questions do we happen to have?
Well, I always have questions. So you don't mind me putting you on the spot, Jordan.
Oh,
I'm
of course.
curious. It sounds like there might be entry-level possibilities. There's like the IT position, if you already have some experience. Are there opportunities for people who, would this be a place if they want to try out an industry and see if they're interested in it?
This is a great opportunity to come through us if you're looking at a new industry. I always use myself as an example. I was always in the industrial industry, where construction, roofing, anything in that realm. Really hard to be able to break into the office services realm or in the administrative realm when I'd have zero experience with it. I went to an express office in Fargo, North Dakota before I moved back here. And I was actually able to get experience through a client that they got me on. And so I was able just to help out the front desk. It was an industrial client, but I was working the front desk. So I was able to actually use my skill set with the industrial side, but being able to learn some new skills on the administrative side. So we have a lot of opportunities like that constantly. We have also a lot of entry level positions that if you're looking at getting in, we can try to help you get into that industry. We do have different skills testing, different trainings as well. If you need to maybe improve your typing or different things like that, we can send you some typing tests over there. We have some skills training as well we can send. If you want to just get to know, hey, is this the industry I want to get into? You can do some of these online trainings that we offer as well.
Okay, well, that sounds like a really terrific opportunity, especially after all of the change that's happened in the last year. That might be something people are exploring.
Yeah.
And so what about interviewing? Do you help people prep for that or give them a little information on what that might look like? Or
yeah, so we interview every one of our candidates that comes through our door. We interview them to make sure, really to see what they're interested in, what they're looking for. But during that time, if we're starting to see something that might, some tips that we could give them, we always help them out as well. Because some people, they just have a hard time interviewing. I had a candidate once that he actually came in 3 times before his interview just to practice interviewing, because he was so nervous, and he's one of the hardest working people I've ever seen, but he just did not feel comfortable in an interview. So we worked through with him to be able to do that. And he was able to get onto a full-time, long-term position after we took the time with that. So it's a great time to be able to practice your interview, knowing that we're here to help. That's all we're here to do. We want to get you on that position. So this is the time to mess up, is with us. So then you can feel comfortable, feel confident going into that interview with that employer.
well, you've shared so many different things as far as the different types of employment. Are there some key things that employers who go through you generally ask for, or is it all over the map? Are there some commonalities?
I mean, we're kind of all over the map with things. There's quite a few things, but really when we talk with our employers, we get to see what different environments there are. We do get, because of that, we could get an employer who's very strict on certain things, and like that's that they're not going to adjust from that. We do get some employers who are very flexible on those same things. So we really get to know every single employer. Really, the thing that we see as the commonality is they want people who are hard workers, who are just who want to get into the workforce and really just be a good team player with them. We're seeing that consistently, where a lot of our employers who are looking right now are looking for good team players to join their team. And we really talk with a lot of our employers about that. If it's not, you're not joining you're not becoming an employee with them, you're becoming a teammate of theirs. And we see that consistently, where we have a lot of people who want them to be teammates, being a part of this company with them.
Well, that sounds like a really good service then, that you're able to walk each individual who comes to your door through the process for each employer and kind of give them tips and get them interview ready. So, well, and looking to the future then, what are you most excited about with Express?
So I'm really excited. We get to see the new industries coming all the time. We get to see the new positions coming through all the time. So I'm always really excited to learn more about what's coming and be able to see, just be able to see these things come through and be able to find these candidates who, we get a lot of the stuff we're starting to see is more technical side of things that we haven't seen as much in the future or in the past. We're able to learn more about that and learn how we can help these employees use their skills and transfer them into these new industries. So I'm really excited. I really love getting to know more about these things and learning, hey, this employee who's, they're the hard worker who's going to show up and put in their dues. How can we take those skills and move them into this new industry and being able to utilize those employees like that? So I'm really excited about seeing what 2021 brings with these new industries coming in, with a lot of this new manufacturing and technology coming through.
Yeah. So you really get to see it maybe before the rest of us. You kind of see what's coming down the path. So you might be a really good place for those of us who are wanting to be a part of that.
Yeah, we always try to have a pulse on what's coming to the community because we want to. So if you're ever interested in learning more about what might be out there, because we all try to educate ourselves as much as possible with that, we're usually a good opportunity to come talk with us, because we try our best to be ahead of the curve on that, so we can be ready for the Valley when these employers come through.
Awesome. Well, that's really good information. Thank you for that, Jordan.
Yeah, of course.
And is there anything else you'd like to share as we head out today? I'm going to put up your contact slide again. Let's see. And that's how you can get in touch with Express Employment Professionals. Anything else you'd like to share, Jordan?
No, again, just thank you for this opportunity to be a part of this. It's a great, this is just showing that the Flathead Valley is adjusting when needed. And I love seeing that, where I'd hate to lose anything like this. So it's awesome to be able to have this. And just with Express, if anyone is interested in any of those opportunities, or even our internal opportunity, give us a call. We'd love to talk with you more about any of those opportunities.
That sounds great. Thank you so much, Jordan. And just a reminder for those out there, this will be on the Job Service Kalispell Instagram channel. Scratch that, YouTube channel. And you can review it there. You can share it with others. It will also be on the Kalispell Chamber's workforceflathead.com site. So you'll be able to see this again and again. Thank you so much for your time, Jordan. Have a good rest of your spring.
Perfect. Thank you, Kathy.
Take care.